Hello, this is Alejandra Gomez, and here I am showcasing another card using the Tropical Chic suite, which if you haven't seen, if you haven't seen the design series paper, let me just show you a bit. Oh, here it is. And you can tell I've been using this one a lot because it's almost gone, and you can tell I'm having almost all my pieces in the scraps now. So anyway, I wanted to show you how I did a card using the design series paper with a C fold. And so this is part of an online class that I did, and I just wanted to make sure you find out how I did this one. So anyway, so this design series paper, as you can see, it's 6 by 6. I did have to cut this one at 5 1/4, I believe. Where is my ruler? 5 1/4. Yes, by 6. So this one is still 6. And so on the 6 side, we're gonna be scoring it at 2 and at 4. So I'm gonna bring my simple score, and let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna be doing 2 and 4. Okay. And let me take out that one now. Now for the people in the class, I actually already scored that, but I wanted to make sure you saw how I did that. The other thing, let me just show the actual stamp sets. If you don't know which one I'm talking about, it is this one. So this one is Tropical Chic. And I love all the leaves. I love the colors on the suite. And here is the Tropical Thinlits die, which are the coordinating thinlits that goes with this. This cut some of the leaves and the flowers, so it's pretty cool. And as usual, when you get them together, just save 10% on both of these items. So always think about getting the bundle. So here are the cardstocks. The cardstock that we're going to be using. This one is actually 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is a quarter of a sheet of paper of our regular sheet of papers that are 11 by 8 1/2. So I just cut it in a 1/4, and this is going to be my base. Now, the way this is going to work is I'm going to fold it in the 2, right? That's why we did that fold. And always use your bone folder. And then I'm going to be doing it again. So here we go. Now this one will be glued down like so. Okay. Now you can actually pick this other side if you want. So depending on how you want your card to go, you can do that. Now in my case, I want it to be this way because I love the leaves so much. I also have already that cut a leaf with the thinlits, and usually when I use those, let me just show you which ones I used. But usually when I use these, I tend to go with different colors to get some sort of texture, if you will. But it will also look nice if you do it tone on tone. I just always, or most of the time, end up picking different tones. So I'm gonna go ahead and already put the glue dots on this, and I only use 2, and put them on my leaf. And here we go. Now the colors that I use for these, it's the granny apple green and shaded spruce, which are actually the colors that are on this suite. I also have a piece of ribbon here, and this is the classic, is that right? Let me see. Texture with ribbon, which is this one, and it also is from this suite. So I already have a piece of that. And let me just go over the measurements of these so you can tell. This is Blushing Bright, and this one is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And so this one will be 4 1/2, I would assume, because it's always a quarter. Yeah, quarter of an inch smaller. So it's 4 1/2, 4 1/2 by 3 1/4 of Whisper White. And I have 2 of the same. See, 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. These are the same. And then I have a strip of 1 inch. This is 1 inch. And it is 4, but it actually has to be cut to the size that I have. So we're gonna do that. You're gonna see that in a minute. The colors that we're gonna be using are also Blushing Bright, Shaded Spruce, and Granny Apple Green, and the Memento Tuxedo Black. So those are the colors that we're gonna be using. So I'm gonna go ahead and start stamping, and I'm just gonna grab a piece of scrap paper, just regular paper, and we're gonna go ahead and bring the stamps. Okay, give me a second here. I'm gonna put this one here. So this one is, and don't you love that now you can tell which one is what? I mean, I love that. See, I can have 2 of these open and tell which one it is what, right? So I have Shaded Spruce and the Granny Apple Green. So let's just go ahead and start stamping. So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp these in a corner, and this is gonna be the inside of my card. Then I'm gonna go ahead sorry, and grab this other leaf. And okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take the little dots. There were some dots here, yeah, dots, and with Memento, and I'm gonna put some dots here and some dots here, and that's pretty much it for this side. So this is the inside, that way I have enough space to write something down. Sorry about that. Now for this part, I'm gonna also fill out the whole thing, and I'm gonna put this ones here so it's easier for me. I'm gonna go ahead and use again Shaded Spruce, and I tend to do all corners with that one. All right, and here we go. All right, and then I'm gonna do this leaf with the Granny Apple Green, and I'm just gonna go in the sides where I didn't go with the other one. So now that I have that, I'm just going to close these for a second. And I'm going to go ahead and bring the black and add some dots to whatever I have white spaces. See that? So I'm just filling up all the gaps right there. Now, the next thing I'm going to be doing is, I had the long strip, which now I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. I'm like, what did I do with it? So I'm going to go ahead and ink the with much love and thanks. Oh, just to make sure. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. Okay, and I love how it looks. And then finally, oh, I had another one here, so I bet it was this one. But the next thing we're gonna be doing is, I'm gonna go ahead and let me close this one. I'm gonna stamp 2 flowers with the Blushing Bright. And we're gonna die cut them. Okay, so I have all the pieces now inked. Now it's just a matter of die cutting. So let me just bring the Big Shot here for a second. Okay, and I have here the magnetic platform. I have the magnetic platform. I have here the die. Oh, here we go. My flowers. And so I'm going to go ahead and line them out. And you do have to cut one at a time, but it's only 2 of them, so it's not that bad. I have an acrylic and then another acrylic, and that's how you do the sandwich here. And we're going to be doing the same. So I have one of the flowers here. And then we're going to go ahead and do flower number 2. There we go. And you have the second flower here. So let me take out these, put it out, and I always put it back on my set because otherwise I end up losing them, you know? Are you that way? I always have to put it back in a minute. So anyway, so now let's just put everything together, okay? Let's just go ahead. So like I said, I'm gonna be using these 2. Ooh, I love it. So we're gonna go ahead and put this together. And we're gonna make sure that these line up. Okay. Then I'm gonna be using these. So for these, I'm gonna be using glue dots. I like using glue dots. And usually I just do about 3 of them. So I'm gonna put them like so. Yep. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do like a little angle, if you will. Here we go. And then we're gonna be adding this on top, okay? Now for this one, I just need to make sure it is center. But before I do that, let's just oh, you know what? I should have put it like so, maybe. That's good. Alright, so we just need to... Oh, I think I can do that. Yes. It would probably have been better if you have done this one first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive. And we're going to go ahead and put it like so. Okay. And then I'm going to fold this one because I don't want to cut any of these. And then just cut the excess. Okay. I'm going to do exactly the same here. I'm going to fold these. And there we go. There we go. Alright. I like that better. Now, to put this together, like I said, you can pick whichever side you like. In my case, I want to be like so, okay? Because I want those. But you could do this side, and let me see, maybe I like it the other way. See? I like the other side better. Although it looks nice, to be honest. But anyway, I had already my mind with this one. So I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and center it. So I have a nice border around it. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. Oh. You see that? I love how it looks with this. And then this section, you can see I only need adhesive on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this section. And then finally, I'm going to be using dimensionals. Oh, where's the leaf? Remember I had a leaf? Oh, what did I do with the leaf? Oh my goodness. Where is that leaf? Give me a second. I know I put it together already because I showed it at the very beginning of this video. What did I do with it, guys? Huh. Isn't that funny how you can lose things as you are making the video? Because it was here. You saw it. Let me find it here. If not, then I'll have to cut another one. Let's just cut another one because I don't want to be wasting so much of our time. So let's just cut another one because clearly I lost it already. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the and I'm sure that later on I'm gonna find it. I'm sure, because that always happens. Don't you agree? Okay, so let's just bring this leaf. And thankfully I have one of these already cut, so I just need this one. I know I'm not crazy because I know I just glue it. But anyway, it will be fine. Alrighty. So here we go. And like I said, I have my glue dots here. Alrighty. And we're gonna put it together. And let's just put this together here. So I'm gonna go ahead and use dimensionals on this one. Alrighty. We're gonna put this one here. there, and we're gonna put another one here. So there we go. So now the final touch here is that I'm gonna go ahead and add some rhinestones. So let's just go ahead and put one and add another one, and voila, here we go. And the way this one opens, so you can see it, goes like that. Is that not beautiful? I love how these turn out. So anyway, I have another one. You can do this one in multiple colors. You can use the whole series of the sans serif paper. See, this one has that one. The same card, but I used a different sans serif paper, and I just changed the background of the cardstock here. The rest is pretty much the same. So I changed this one for the green, the shaded spruce, and this one for the blushing bright, which is here, depending on your paper. So anyway, so this is all for today. Hope you have enjoyed, and thank you so much. As usual, don't forget about the ordering incentive. Whenever you place an order with me using the hostess code, you get a card kit in the mail to make 4 cards with instructions and all the cardstock and everything to make them. And if your order is $50 or more, you actually get the accessory of the month. So go to my blog at creatingwithali.com, where you can get the hostess code that is current for the month that you're watching this video. So thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye.